G'day guys and welcome back to another episode. Today we have a cracking one and will be dedicated to the owners that already have the Alpha Pack and Predator bull bar for their Pajero. Essentially what we've done here is upgraded this plate, and I'm going to show you why we've upgraded it and why you would actually need it if you're going to be running a winch. If you're not going to be running a winch, this won't be a big deal, but if you are, then stick around and I'll get into it. Alright, so let's have a chat about this winch plate, I'll call it. Alright, so essentially it's this whole section. So for the owners that already have a winch, you would have noticed that this part here is very thin. So it's only about 2.5 to 3 mil. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual sample here. It's still with the laser cutter, so I can't show you. But basically what happened was when I've let the winch in, it went up against the fairlead and it literally just bent this whole plate in because it's definitely not strong enough. Now you could either use this hook to also put around here, but then it's going to interfere with a light bar if you have it there, and it's definitely going to scratch this as well. You don't want to be scratching your bar if you're going to be putting this hook over it. The other option as well is to run it all the way down, but then you're going to cover your number plate to the actual recovery point there, and then you also have your winch rope in the way. So if you're going to be off-roading and you're going to be scuffing up against banks or whatever it is, you're going to be damaging the rope. So yeah, that's not good at all. So what we've done is we've we basically just upgraded this whole panel. I'm also going to show you what we've upgraded, so it's now a great piece of gear. So what you see here is basically going to be the final version, but let me show you the actual plate itself. Alrighty, so here's the upgraded plate. Now there's actually quite a lot of things that we've changed about it to make it as good as possible. So first thing we've done is we've increased the thickness. So now it's 5 mil steel. So this is going to be the strongest part of the whole bull bar, no doubt, because it is the thickest. So we did keep some features, so this over here and this over here, just for airflow, and we've also kept these gaps over here so you can actually get your hand in there if you have slim hands, because big hands don't really fit in there to reach the winch. Now another thing about the original was that this pattern was over here. Now that decreases the strength of this plate dramatically. Alright, so that's why we've just made this whole piece solid steel, because your number plate sits there anyway, so there's no reason for this pattern to be here for airflow because your number plate sits there. Alright, for some reason the holes as well for the number plate didn't line up with the original one, so you kind of had to like fix it to this, which isn't good at all. So we've just made sure that the holes actually line up, and if you have a slim plate and it's all fitted over here, it comes to this edge, so everything looks very sleek. So let me show you over here what I mean. So there you go. So if you have a slim plate, I'm not quite sure how much thicker an original plate is, but yeah, this comes to here, so it's basically flush with the bottom, which just gives it that sleek look, and it's not in the way or overhanging or anything like that. And then the next thing is we also moved it up, so now you have this added safety feature. So the actual bolts for this number plate is right behind this fairlead. So now that the fairlead sits over the bolts, it's a bit of a safety feature because now someone can't get your number plate off from the front at least. So yeah, that is pretty good, that you know, you don't have to worry about that as well, and now everything is nicely tucked in. So there you go, that's essentially what we've changed. So now the plate is a lot stronger, but yeah, we had to make some minor upgrades over here, and also change some dimensions just so the plate actually sits perfectly. And as you can also see, I'll just take you back here, that it fits perfectly. So there you go, it's not rubbing against anything, it looks factory original. So there you go, so we made sure that it's going to fit nicely. So yeah, there you go. The other thing I'd like to mention as well, we did run this past Alpha to make sure we can sort of keep the design and basically just upgrade it, because it's obviously their design, so we're not like stealing it or anything. They are above board, and you know, Alpha knows about it. I'm not sure whether they're going to sell it with their bars, so just for now it's going to be available through us only as an upgrade. If you already bought the bar, I'm not sure if Alpha is going to stock them or not. That's something that still needs to be discussed, but yeah, for now it's only available from us. Right, so for those people that haven't fitted these bars themselves, I'll just quickly show you what you need to do, but it's very easy to install. All right, so you've got these two bolts on this side, and then you also have these two bolts on this side, and then also these three at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So you just undo those, and then this whole section will come out. I've actually cut my finger last week, so I can't really show you how to install it, but it's pretty simple. I don't think I need to explain that sort of stuff. But yeah, essentially what I'm going to do now is I'll just take this winch out, and then I'll winch it back in, just so you can see the plate stays nice and rigid and it doesn't bend in at all. And then yeah, that's what the upgrade is. So let me show you now. Alright, so this was the part where when I went to do this, it actually just bent the whole plate in. So now when I go, there you go. And I can even go one more. It does nothing to this plate. It simply just holds this together. So let me just go out. Perfect. And I'll just try again. Make sure it's neat. There you go. Perfect. And there you go, guys. That's what it is. What do you reckon, Oakley? Hey, it's good? Yeah. Yeah, it's good, eh? It's good, isn't it? Come. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Another thing I'll actually mention as well, if you do have a carbon winch with this hook, just have it this way. So this actual clip here is at the bottom, because now your number plate is nice and visible, whereas previously if it's flipped over, it's sort of over it. So yeah, you don't want to get pulled over by coppers, so make sure you keep it nice and visible, and then yeah, you're good to go. Speaking of brackets, I thought I'd just let you know we now have our new fire extinguisher brackets available, for both the driver's side and passenger side. So yep, just thought I'd let you know. And also, for anyone who wanted side steps, we now have the new version available that comes with the 6mm brackets. So if you did buy the version with the 4mm brackets, we'll also sell these brackets separately. So they are on the way. So there you go. But yeah, side steps with 6mm brackets. This is what it will look like over here. And there you go. So yeah, we've basically just made you know, this section up top all the way across, so you don't get like stone chips and that sort of stuff up on your seal. The tube design is still exactly the same. It's literally just the brackets that are now 6mm, just for a little bit more peace of mind when you go off-road. But yeah, then again, don't use them as rock sliders. That's not what they are. They are heavy duty side steps. Speaking of brackets, we just had these arrive. So this is our new prototype crossbars that people can use for rooftop tent setup. So essentially this will bolt on straight to our backbone system, and it's made out of aluminium too. So it is nice and light, because that's what you want. You want the lighter setup, but also a strong setup. And this is going to be plenty strong. So yeah, very excited to test that. You know, test the load ratings, all that sort of stuff. And then if we're happy with that, that will get manufactured very soon. So yeah, it's very happy. Anyways, before I get carried away, guys, there you go. So if you are running a winch on the Alpha Pack Compatibility bull bar, make sure to grab one, because trust me, it's going to save you a lot of headache, and you don't want to be bending in your plates and your number plates. It's all weird and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, the upgrade is available on our website right now. We only got about 4 available right now, but as we go on and see what the demand is, we'll obviously manufacture more and keep more in stock so that you guys can grab it. But yeah, highly recommend it, honestly. If you have a winch, grab one. But yeah guys, as you can see, there's a lot of cool things in the pipeline for this year. We are very excited. It feels like the warehouse is literally getting, you know, stacked every day, and it's getting fuller and fuller and fuller. So yes, it is exciting, but we are at the point where we're going to be focusing on BGT 4x4 products, especially because yeah, we only have limited room. We want to stock stuff that is unique to us and that you can only get from us, that sort of thing. So over time, we'll sort of prioritize more products over the others. So if you see products go on clearance, then you know we're not going to sell it anymore. That sort of stuff. Because yeah, we want stuff that are cool and that sell, and it's worth having in this warehouse. But yeah guys, anyway, that's enough rambling from me. If you have any other questions, something that I didn't cover about this winch blade, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you straight away pretty much. Otherwise, give us an email or shoot us an email. Join our Facebook pages as well, because that's where we release these new products first, so our community have first access to these products. So yeah, if you're not on Facebook, it's alright, you'll see it here on YouTube. But if you are on Facebook and you want to see first of all the new stuff coming out, make sure to join the BGT 4x4 community page. No worries guys, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.